Howdy, howdy, my brawlers. It's time to play the face planeswalker of the latest set, Tasha, Unholy Archmage. Is she as evil as she looks? Stick around, let's find out. Okay, God lighting behind me. Welcome to the attic. Manadad here. We're going to play Tasha, Unholy Archmage in Historic Brawl. And I saw Tasha's -2 there, which is target opponent puts a creature card of their choice from their graveyard into the battlefield under your control. That creature gains ward 2. And I thought, that sounds fun with discard. So we got a deck packed full, chock full of discard and counter spells to let opponents put their big, juicy creatures in the graveyard for us to reanimate. If they play little creatures, we'll use Tasha's +1. And when the creatures attack, they'll all get a -1. And then it only takes 2 turns of plussing Tasha for her to have -6. Target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal 3 creature cards. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. That player puts the rest into their graveyard. So it's totally possible. And in fact, in one of the games, we will, at least one of the games, we will ultimate Tasha. So stick around for that. What else have we got in the deck? Of course, check the chapter breaks here if you want to skip straight to the gameplay. But we'll just do a quick walkthrough. We got a lot of the Historic Brawl blue and black standbys. Pact and Negation, Spell Pierce, Swan Song. Swan Song might not actually be that great because giving your opponent a 2/2 bird is risky against planeswalkers. But, you know, we got Wash Away. Must put in any blue deck in Brawl at the moment. Bloodchief's Thirst can take care of creatures or planeswalkers. For discard, we got Divest and Duress at 1 black mana, and also Inquisition of Kozilek and Thoughtseize. And we got Fatal Push, March of Wretched Sorrow for some more removal. Anti-Cognition to counter creature and planeswalker spells. Censor, counterspell. Disdainful Stroke, counterspell. You're going to sense a theme. Ghostly Pilfer draws those cards when they cast their commander. I don't know. You could replace this, but it is a rogue, which you'll see is somewhat relevant. We got Jwari Disruption, counterspell/land. Make Disappear, counterspell. Memory Lapse, not a counterspell, but tempo. Play. Negate, counterspell. Quench, counterspell. Search for Azcanta, card advantage. Tail's End, counterspell. Counterspell, counterspell. Disruption Protocol, counterspell. Acquisitions Expert, discard. And it's a rogue. Elderfang, Disciple, discard, not a rogue. Una's Blackguards. Okay, here's our little rogue, mini rogue synergy here. 1/1 flyer. Each other rogue creature enters battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. And whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. So there's our discard. Got Tiny Bones to get value from discard. We got Waste Not to get some value from discard. Elder Spell for Planeswalker removal. I don't know, maybe you don't play that if there aren't very many people playing Planeswalker commanders. Siphon Insight is card advantage and also playing our opponent's deck, which is a little bit of a mini theme here. We got the Signet, the Cold Still Heart, and the Mind Stone for ramp. Maze Mind Tome for card advantage. Midnight Clock for more ramp. Mystical Dispute counterspell. Thirst for Discovery. Card advantage. Brazen Borrower is interaction and a rogue. Didn't Say Please, counterspell that mills. Also, Narset Part of Veils, card advantage. Neutralize, counterspell, Saw It Coming, counterspell, Sabotage, counterspell, Archmage's Charm, counterspell, and other stuff. Davriel discard. Graveyard Trespasser does make them discard a card to hit it. And also we can use it to eat up stuff that's in their graveyard that's a bit more in danger of hitting us. Murderous Rider, Kaito Suzuki, it's a removal interaction. Some of the fun cards in here you could definitely replace, but I just put them in because I love them. Mass Manipulation can steal our opponent's commander. Covetous Urge lets us steal stuff out of their hand. Usually you want to use it from their hand, but there is the graveyard option, you know. Settle the Score. I haven't played this yet, but I just thought it'd be fun since we have a Planeswalker commander to have something to exile a creature and put 2 loyalty counters on it, so we can theoretically get Tasha to her ultimate a bit faster with that. We got Davriel also, which is a discard commander slash one of these alchemy specials. I didn't want to get into how complicated Davriel gets. The Fairy Master of Time, clearly I need to play with this card more. If you watch the games, you'll see that. So if we're making our opponents discard a lot, of course we're going to run Turgid and Loth the Spider Queen and Blood on the Snow. Just basic blue-black horrible deck where you just try to land a Planeswalker, get lots of value out of it, protect it with counterspells and removal, and make your opponents scoop, which, well, stick around. Let's see if we do. All right, see you in the matches. Hey, quick message before we get to the content. Thank you so much to everyone who is already a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, leave a comment. Tell me what you would like to see that would make you a subscriber. I don't make any money currently off this channel, so I do it for the feedback. So appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribes, any kind of feedback. Always much appreciated. And with that, let's get to what we're getting to. Okay, up against Tatyova. So I guess this commander is pretty top tier, because Tatyova is very strong. Wait, is this a different Tatyova? Well, wait, we can find out. We can view Battlefield. No. That's 5 mana. So they just put the colors there. Now let's look at our hand. Duress, yeah, we're gonna keep this. Would like a third land, but hopefully we'll draw it eventually. Let's take out whatever their best card is. So they have no non-creature spells. We learned that. Wait, are they Druid? The Druid? Mass manipulation ain't gonna help for a while. This is definitely a fun of card here. Okay, opponent ramping like crazy. We got that third land. And we get a fourth land. Should we quench or should we make this fair? I guess we'll quench. These pay extra spells are not going to be that effective against Patty B. I have a great Dominaria draft where I drafted Tatty B. So, if we play our commander next turn, they play Tatty B. However, they are out of lands in hand. The other option is they play one of these guys and we can kill them. Okay. Let's get the Tatty B. And we just do the plus. We make them give us a creature from their graveyard. Yeah, we'll ramp. All right, only one blue away from mass manipulation. And we could own a Tatty B. Ancient Green Warden. Okay, well there's our extra blue. We don't have enough to kick the Bloodchief's Thirst. We can Baleful Mastery in a pinch. Alright, so let's pass the turn. If opponent doesn't go off this turn, because then I think we're going to have some answers. Growth Spiral. Sure. Did they draw a land? Here comes the Tatty B. There's counter. Maybe we should have let it land? And just stolen it? That probably actually would have been a better play. We're learning how to play this deck here, folks. Negate. The plus up here.
Don't try anything cheeky now.
Take out the Green Warden. Maybe we should have taken out the Green Ward and minus, but anyway. What does Multani do? 1+1 for each land you control and each land card in your graveyard, and return 2 lands you control to their owner's hand. Okay, they gain life. Gain some good life. You can have Multani. Can't really stop you. Counterspell. Now we get the counterspell. Well, we can get an Ancient Green Warden. How about your Ancient Green Warden? Would you mind sharing that with us? Turn 2 lands you control to their owner's hand. Return Multani from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Well, we can just exile Multani. We could do that now, but alright, we'll just wait. Gonna wait. Wait it out. We actually have blocks on Multani, crazy as that is. Not if they play a land. They got 3 cards in hand. They're probably going to drop a land, draw a card, but then we can steal their commander. Alright, we're going to let it resolve this time. This is getting annoying. How many more lands are they going to drop? Oh, I'm going for our commander. How about going to the graveyard? I'm actually going to exile. I meant go to exile. Alright. If I do this, we're shields down for a turn. Not to play the land. That's okay. X equals 1. Give me your commander. Smack you for 8. Alright, opponent, what you got? What you got, opponent? Got a Castle Vantress. As long as what they play is not too big, we can march it. And then reanimate it. We want something just big enough to march, be able to hold up our counter spells. Opponent. Maybe a bit salty that we stole their commander. Alright. Or they gotta go take a potty break. We'll return when they do. People don't like it when you steal their cards. And we do it. The opponent living up to their name, Rugged Old Salt here. Are they gonna give us a rugged old salty timeout? That's the question. Rugged old salt. Rugged old salt. I think they sell rugs. The play on rug. in their name. Could be. Salty, salty, salty. Kaboom! Alright. Well, we got our first salty timeout. Onward and upward. Tasha, Tasha, Bobasha, Banana, Nana, Fofasha, Me, Ma, Momasha, Tasha. Oh, great. Korvold? Ooh. Tasha definitely is in higher tier here. Well, we got some 3-mana plays. Got the divest. Let's keep it and see if we just get lucky with the divest. Get that witch's oven. Korvold player does a mully. What's going on with their sleeves here? Colorful. Not the sleeves I would expect from a Korvold player, but maybe they like Bitter Blossom. Like sacrificing fairies. Land to go. Let's see what you kept in your hand. We can take a Captain Lannery Storm. Pretty good. Or Doom Dissenter. Fortunately, you can't take the Skeletal Swarm. That card is bonkers good. Guess we'll just foretell. Foretell. It's one less than 5-tell. Next turn. Can we safely Kaito Shizuki? Possibly. Because he has the nice ability of disappearing.
Get in, get out. Bet you can't catch us.
We want to hold up our Saw It Coming for turn 5 with the Skeletal Swarming. However, we are shields down here on turn 4. What are they going to do? Well, it's a bad trade, right? Because they just make a 2. The guy turns into a 2/2. Should I get the Hive of the Eye Tyrant going? If I play an untapped land, I have Saw It Coming plus Baleful Mastery, so I guess I'll do that. Guess I could have attacked first and found a free card.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Of course, it's a land. Biggest score. Yeah, if I do that and they don't draw a land, am I living on Easy Street here? They had to discard a card to cast that? Yeah, okay. And we got a scoop. Scoop number 2, if you're counting. Tasha, Unholy Archmage. Is it Archmage or Archmage? Maybe a Crimson Bride. That's another 2-land hand. I guess we'll keep it. We love the Covetous Urge. We'll hold up Swan Song here. Land? Yes. Thank you. Would prefer an island like Narset, but you know. What you gonna do? Okay. Tovolar. That works. Draw me a card, please. Oh, I guess we're taking Thoughtseize. Opponent. 3rd mana. Roxa. Don't care about Loft. Can Tasha to Croxa them though. I hope they understand that. We could just take it now with Covetous Urge. Let me see what's in their hand first. Razaketh, Bark Harvest, Doom Whisperer, Unexpected Windfall. So next turn they possibly put one of these guys in the graveyard for us with Unexpected Windfall. We take the Spark Harvest?
Keep an open mind.
Ooh, Cold Steel Heart. Want a ramp, or do we want, maybe we just want a Jawari Disruption? It looks like they have a lot of expensive stuff. Now we'll just hold up Swan Song. We're in good shape. They can't Unexpected Windfall into Narset very easily. We're gonna Valakut Exploration, sure. Why would you tap like that? We're gonna hold up Swan Song still. With the Doom Whisper? Kinda cool. And I guess I'll make a land drop. They don't even have double red for the Unexpected Windfall. They got a Village Rights, can't play, and they gave up. Okay. We're even gonna get to play Tasha here. Come on. Alright. Here's a total busted one. Esika. They just put a gold symbol. Okay, we got plenty of land. So we got Wash Away, that's good. Always hold up Wash Away. Got tap land. Hello. Gabrielle could be fun. Memory lapse one of their mana rocks. Acid Dragons. Sure. You can draw that again next turn. Oh wait, is this counter unless they pay one? Oops. Don't know my own cards. And they can play. Can they play that next turn? Get a blue spell down here. So they've got red there, black, white, green. They would need blue. Let's get Gabriel down and just ice the mana dork. Next turn we can cast Tasha with Wash Away action. They got their blue. They choose red. They kind of had red here. You know what? That's fine. What they got in the graveyard? We got the Scaled Nurturer, which dies immediately, so we don't want to revive that, so... Kind of shot ourselves in the foot there. Now we can't really use Tasha's minus. Ba-joing! Sadly, they can cast it next turn. What they got on top of their deck. Play that. Play that. Go plus. Last turn. One more blue mana, we can steal whatever they get out with their Prismatic Bridge. Orb of Dragonkind, okay. I was playing these Dragon Mana Rocks. The new Mana Rocks. Alright, let's ult. See what happens. Give us 3 creature cards. Please. What do we get? Oh no! Oh, Goldspan Dragon's pretty good. After that many target creatures gain double strike until end of the turn. Whenever you attack. So, can I attack and give the Goldspan Dragon double strike? Seems good. It's a nice little combo. And there we go. One more strike. Let's thought sneeze him. Achoo. Okay. Can sneezed. Making them all scoop with the Tasha, Unholy Archmage. I'm sure. We'll keep this. It's going to be hard to stop the Tovolar. Robber of the Rich. I can't even stop that. It's just not a werewolf. Oh, they got something nice and playable too. So, can't even play anything because we want to be able to counter Tovolar here. We got land. Tovolar? No. They're gonna make us regret. Are they just gonna play the Maze Mind Tome? Sure. Just gonna cycle this. Our set's cool. Alright, pass turn. Hope they don't have well, we can mystical dispute to it. If they lead off some mana. Rest, great. Well, there goes Mystical Dispute, unless we use it on duress. I think Tovolar's got us here. We're Tovolocked. I mean, we can Teferi and fade him out. And of course we draw the Wash Away next turn. So close here. I think we could stick a Narset somehow. What? Why wouldn't it let me? Oh, it's not a flash creature or a flash planeswalker. Great. Okay. Really don't know what I'm doing. Let's just scoopy. Okay, here you go. Some proof that 26 minutes and 35 seconds. We went 4-1 here for an 80% win rate. And of course, if I had played correctly, we might even have had a better win rate than that with Tasha. I did play some Tasha on my phone when I was testing this deck and did not do as well. But so it definitely maybe depends on the matchup and how good you are at playing the deck. But as you can see, it's one of those decks that makes your opponent scoop quite a bit. So if you like playing kind of annoying commanders that make your opponent scoop, ones that make your opponents frustrated, check out Tasha, Unholy Archmage. And with that, I've been Mana Dad saying, remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.